Hey, Audrey. Where are you?
Henry, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to still be at work?
I finished early, so I decided to head straight home. Why aren't you home? What are you doing out all this time? As a responsible spouse, you should be home preparing dinner by now.
I was actually planning to head back earlier, but the hospital was packed. I just left. I'll grab us some food on my way home.
Hospital? For what?
Yeah, I told you I wasn't feeling well a while ago, right? I couldn't take it anymore, so I went to see the doctor. I didn't think the hospital was gonna be packed.
I don't care about that. So, you spent money for that?
Well, yeah,
Where did you get the money?
from our joint account. Remember, I've been putting all my part-time savings into it too. We talked about using that money if we needed it, didn't we?
Are you serious?
Huh?
Don't go spending my money on your unnecessary medical bills. What were you thinking? You need to pay me back, like, now.
Pay you back? It's not just your money, I have the rights to use it too. And hey, it's not like I blew it on something dumb, right?
Whatever. You know, I made the effort to come home early for you. And you're planning to serve me some store-bought food? Do you really think it's okay to treat your husband like that? Who do you think is paying the bills so we can eat and you can see a doctor?
I'm bringing in money too, you know. Yes, it's less than what you make because I work part-time. But that's because you don't want me to work every day. And let's not forget, you're the one who made me quit my full-time job when we got married. And then, when we still couldn't make ends meet, it was you who pushed me into taking a part-time job.
Stop making excuses. Just get back home. I'm hungry. I need to eat by 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? It's gonna take me at least an hour to get back home, so I won't make it on time.
Shut up. Just listen to your husband.
Henry, what the hell is wrong with you? Throwing ice water at me the second I stepped through the door? Seriously?
What is wrong with me? I should be the one asking you that.
What do you mean?
You're having an affair, right?
What? Me having an affair?
Yes.
Wait a minute, I'm not cheating on you. What proof do you have to say something like that?
I saw it with my own eyes. You've been cheating and got yourself pregnant. You're terrible.
Pregnant? How? What the hell are you talking about?
I saw you talking to a girl at the store. She called you Mom. That's your secret child, huh? I even took pictures of it. And to top it off, now you're trying to have another kid in your late 40s? Going to the hospital behind my back was obviously to see an obstetrician, right? It's messed up that my money is going towards your secret child. I can't forgive this. It's bad enough we had to deal with your secret child soon after we got married. But trying for another at this age? Gross.
What? Seriously, what are you talking about? Do you hear yourself talking? I think you should calm down for a bit.
You need to be the one to calm down. You've been betraying me for over a decade. You feel refreshed after that cold water? Don't coming back, ha ha ha.
Wait, did you forget something? There's no way I could get pregnant, you know?
What? Don't play dumb. I'm divorcing you. Get the hell out.
Huh? Guess talking won't do any good, huh? Well, I'm out. Goodbye. Hey Audrey, sorry for holding you back earlier. I didn't expect to run into you there, so I got carried away chatting. It's okay, but actually a lot happened after that. Could I possibly stay over at your place tonight? Huh? Of course you can. Could it be that you got home late and your husband got mad at you? Not really. Well, it's definitely a husband-related issue for sure.
What do you mean?
He was accusing me of cheating.
What?
It seems like I have a secret child and I'm pregnant too.
Was that supposed to be a joke? 'Cause it's really not funny.
I wish it was, but he was serious.
I see. Just come over. Tell me the details later.
Thank you. I'll head out now.
Hey, cheater. Chilled out yet? Ha ha ha. If you're willing to apologize and kneel down to beg for forgiveness after aborting the child, I might consider forgiving you.
Huh? What are you talking about now?
Your small part-time paycheck won't cut it, right? Ha ha ha. If you come crawling back to me, I'll let it slide this time. But you better start treating me, your husband, with even more respect and take care of me like never before.
No, thank you. Just so you know, I'm sorting out a divorce mediation with a lawyer involved. You should be getting some papers from them in the next couple of days.
What? Divorce? Are you serious?
Of course I am. Why are you surprised? You were the one who brought up divorce in the first place.
Look, with someone like you, cheating in your 50s, divorce is the obvious move. But are you okay with that? Because your cheating is the reason for this split. So I'll be taking a good chunk in alimony. The girl you were talking to and the one you're carrying now, they might end up in a tough spot, huh? Ha ha ha.
I'm not pregnant, and I don't have a secret child.
Liar. Then who was the girl you were talking to at the store?
It's my daughter.
What? Who the hell are you?
I'm Catherine. I'm Audrey's friend and we work together. And her lawyer's wife.
What? Her lawyer's wife?
After you drenched me in cold water and kicked me out, I stayed at Catherine's house. At first, it was just me relying on her as a friend, you know? After hearing what happened, her husband offered to help as my lawyer.
I was actually classmates with Audrey when we were young. We did our training together, supporting each other as newbies. Even after getting married and retiring, we stayed close. So when I heard that my dear friend was being suspected of cheating, I couldn't just stand by. And to think my own daughter is being mistaken for her secret child, talk about a shock.
That girl is your daughter? Why did you call her mom then?
Maybe you misunderstood, but why does it even matter? I was there too. She was probably talking to me, not Audrey. I was behind the counter working, so you just didn't see me standing there.
What? Your husband is a lawyer. Why would you work at the store?
Now that my daughter's in high school and I'm not fully occupied with parenting, I thought of getting back to work. It's not just about money. I want to stay engaged with society. Can you please stop equating my husband with someone who only sees his wife as a tool?
What's that supposed to mean? You're looking down on me too? Just because your husband's a lawyer, you think you're all high and mighty. Such an attitude for a woman.
You know what? That's what I can't stand about you.
Huh?
You were only nice before we got married. Once we tied the knot, your true colors showed. You started looking down on women and treating me like a trophy wife. You completely ignored my wishes. First, you made me quit my job, saying it doesn't look good if the wife isn't a homemaker. Then, when money got tight, you told me to get a part-time job. Even when I said I wanted to go back to full-time work, you said it'd make you look bad, so I should stop. It's not about how it looks. You're the one who's actually inadequate. You're the worst husband and the worst human being.
Audrey...
Do you know why I went to the hospital?
'Cause you're pregnant.
How? I'm infertile.
Huh? You are?
Before we got married, I found out I was infertile and spent years trying treatments until I was 40. Despite all the efforts, we had no luck and we had to accept it. But it seems like you lost interest in me around your late 20s. You started ignoring me even when I was going through treatments. You treated me like a maid, not a partner. Your attitude is what led me to depression.
Depression?
I've been seeing a psychiatrist. I have my medical certificate too.
That's a lie. Your doctor must be a quack. You only work part-time and you've been living normally. You're lying about your depression.
You might not get it since you abandoned Audrey, but ever since she married you, she's been losing her spark. Back in her office days, she was vibrant and tough. But now she's just giving up on things and becoming a pushover for her husband. Despite that, she had the guts to reach out for help. Me and my husband are going to do our best to help Audrey. I'm not going to forgive you for what you did to her. You're the one who's going to pay compensation.
Compensation? Why would I pay for that?
Duh.
I understand that she's not cheating on me. So can we just move on from this and go back to how we were used to?
Hell no. You're the one who's cheating.
Huh? I'm cheating? Stop accusing me. You don't even have proof.
I do.
What?
You didn't have any proof, and yet you accused Audrey of cheating. Come to find out, you're the one who got somebody pregnant.
How did you know that?
Cheaters often convince themselves that their spouse is cheating too at the slightest hint.
Huh?
My husband deals with divorce cases involving infidelity. He has a sharp intuition for these things. Based on this belief, we conducted an investigation and found out that your lover is pregnant. Isn't she a temporary worker at your work and she's just 24 years old? Cheating with a woman half your age and getting her pregnant. Disgusting.
You're nothing but a piece of shit.
No need to go that far. But seriously, since my wife can't have kids, it's kinda natural to have them with someone else, right? I mean, it'd be a shame if the genes of a top-notch guy like me don't get passed down, don't you think?
Gross. What do you mean by top-notch guy? You can't even support your wife on your own, let alone more than one. And you know what's even worse? Even though you're making double what Audrey does, you still expect her to put in the same amount into your joint savings. Talk about gross and stingy. I think the world would be better off without the genes of a guy like you.
Catherine, going any further would just be unfair to the kids. After all, even though it's his love child, it didn't ask for any of this.
Audrey, you're such a sweetheart. But hey, even with your kindness, I'm still pretty upset. And trust me, I've got enough evidence to file for divorce and claim compensation.
Wow, you really went all out with your investigation, huh? I never expected someone like Audrey to have a lawyer acquaintance. Caught me by surprise.
And by the way, I also filed a complaint for the invasion of privacy regarding my daughter.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
Having some creepy old guy spy on us is gross, and it's freaking my daughter out. So, let's just let our lawyers deal with things from now on, okay?
I'll block you on everything too. Just a reminder, I'll never go back to that house again.
Hey, hold on a sec. She's about to have a kid and I have to raise it. That's gonna cost money, you know? It'd be a real hassle if you hit me up for alimony.
That's your problem.
Plus, let's face it, you couldn't survive without me. I mean, yeah, my paycheck isn't huge. But yours as a part-timer is even smaller. You need me to get by, right? So let's forget about divorce and the compensation.
Oh, you didn't know?
Huh?
Audrey has just been offered a full-time position at her current part-time job.
What?
They made the offer before, but since you didn't want me working full-time, I had no choice but to turn it down.
Now that she's finally divorcing you, she can really show what she is capable of and shine.
No.
Hey, remember what you said before? It's better to just divorce a crappy old hag like you who cheats in her 50s. Well, guess what? I'm feeling the same way now.
Wait a minute. Can we talk this out? I'll tell her and get rid of the kid. Please.
What a piece of shit. I don't ever want to talk to you, ever. Goodbye. After what happened, I blocked his number. The divorce went through with the help of lawyers, and I got a lump sum for compensation. It seems Henry has moved in with his lover who had the baby, but they're struggling financially due to low income. Their debt keeps piling up, and it's a bit of a mess. I took a few months off from work for depression treatment, then landed a full-time job at my part-time job. Thanks to my understanding bosses, I'm feeling better and enjoying work. I might not be as energetic as in my 20s, but I'm having a blast with my second shot at youth.